Morning beautiful people, Anton here from Warhorse Training. I'm here today to talk about 10 tips to get you closer to being the best version of yourself. It's 10 simple tips that anyone can do and it'll just get you a little bit closer to being a better person. So tip number 1, just stand tall. Just wherever you're walking, stand tall. You know, shoulders back, chest out, don't look like a goon. But if you stand tall, walk with pride, people perceive you differently. Number 2 is just make eye contact, whoever you're talking with. Not those creepy eyes where you're staring at someone and you look like you're undressing them and make them feel uncomfortable, you know. But when you're talking to them, they're the person you're talking to. Not your phone, not what's happening around, etc. You know, don't stare profusely at them, but make sure that you've got enough respect to make that eye contact. The other thing is tonality. So this is tip number 3, tonality. So what I mean by tonality, I'll do a video about this because it's quite in depth, but talk right to your audience. So, prime example, everyone's got a boss out there, everybody's got a boss to some degree or someone that they have to answer to. So, what type of presence do they give? And when you talk to them, how do you think they sound? So, if you was to talk to your boss and record it and then go to your missus or go to a family member and say, listen to these two people, who do you think's in charge of who? Guarantee they'll be able to tell which one is which, just because of their tonality. So it's about the way they pause. It's about the way that they would lower their voice, calm themselves down and be in control. It's about the way that they would ask a question and almost demand an answer. It's also about not leaving on a high note. If you leave on a high note, you sound excited, you sound like you're trying to impress someone. But again, tonality, there's just a few clips of it. I will do a video about it later. But just be mindful of your tonality. If you talk to a woman, you might be more inclined to raise your voice a little bit. You know, calm down a little bit, you know, talk as you do. Tip number 4, dress to impress. Now this could mean anything to anyone. So dress to impress. When you're at the gym, dress good. You know, I like my Marvel superheroes. You'll find me wearing comic book t-shirts when I'm going to the gym. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but to me, that's my gym attire. So don't dress, you know, raggedy for the gym, example. For a meal out, dress to impress whoever you're with, you know. Be it a casual meal, dress casual, but maybe a little bit smarter. Work, again, same principle. Interview, obviously you want to be the most recognisable person in that interview, so, you know, Windsor not, full Windsor, whatever it looks like, just make sure you dress to impress. And if you're at a party or a wedding, you want to be the person that's not the least prepared, you know, the person that's underdressed for the occasion. But equally, you don't want to be that showy offy guy that's all, you know, look at me, Austin Powers styling. Tip number 5 is get your morning routine in order. Now, I've done a video on that. I'm not going to elaborate too much, but have your own unique morning routine that you stick to. It works and it makes you feel amazing and you get things done. Tip number 6 is get your levers coordinating. Now, it doesn't have to be levers. It could be plastics. It could be, you know, whatever you wear within your uniform or within your clothing. But what I'm talking about is don't look odd. Don't look like your top half doesn't marry up with your bottom half. So what I typically would do is if I'm wearing brown leather shoes of a dark, I would look for a brown leather belt that's dark. Doesn't have to be exactly the same. I'd probably match my watch with the same. So exactly the same as I go to work. You know, I've got blue shoes, I'll have a blue variation of belt, and again a blue variation of watch strap, or at least something blue on my tie so it marries up and I look like I've dressed together, in opposed to, you know, a brown belt, black shoes, and some type of khaki army type watch. You just look a little bit patchwork quilt. Tip number 7 is grooming. So it can tie in with your morning routines, but it's grooming. It's about getting your hair on point, you know. Make sure you go to that barber's when you need to, or hairdressers, getting your beard on point, you know. Don't have those scruffy days where you can't be bothered to shave, because no one's going to respect you for that. They're going to be thinking, damn, he looks like he's been dragged for a bush. So body, face, etc. Get your grooming right. Tip number 8 is surround yourself by wonderful people. Surround yourself with great people. People that inspire you, people that you want to be like, or people that are on your level. Okay? If you surround yourself with people that are beneath you, and I don't mean this in the fact that you're above other people, it's just you tend to become what your surroundings are. So if you're surrounding yourself with people that aren't of the same etiquette as you will find yourself slowly going down that trail. If you surround yourself with people that have aspirations, that know where they want to go, and are trying to be the best version of themselves, you will follow suit. Positivity. So be positive, be optimistic in opposed to pessimistic. Have some fun. Don't be that guy that's the miserable person in the room. You know, just be positive, have a good outlook on life, enjoy everything you possibly can. If you've got stresses at work, try and leave them at work. If you've got stresses at home, try and leave it at home. Wherever you are, whatever environment you're in, make sure that you are giving your best to make it the best opportunity you can. Because you never know who you're going to meet. You know, I've met people before at the gym and just randomly sparked up a conversation because they saw the way I was training and they saw how happy I was, they saw I was talking to other people, etc. And it's led on to other things. You know, it's led on to job interviews. It's led on to me meeting someone that they know on the nutrition side where I've managed to get things cheaper that's helped my company, etc. You never know what's going to happen. And last but not least is number 10, which is literally just work out. And I don't mean go to the gym. I don't mean go to, you know, Pilates classes or whatever it looks like. Working out can be anything. It's personal to you. It could be a walk around the block, walk for your dog. It could be going for a jog. It could be going for the gym. It could be doing that training session, like CrossFit or anything like that. It could be just lifting generally in your house, in your back garden. It could be going to martial arts, or it could be this 100 push-up challenge a day, which I'm doing at the moment. And again, I'll leave a link below because I think there is no reason to not do it. Even if you're doing the push-ups on your knees, you're doing the push-ups with correct form, break it up throughout the day. You've got 24 hours to do 100 push-ups. The average push-up would take, what, 1 second down, 1 second up? Not going to be too much strain. And if you tell me you can only do 5 on your knees, that's fine. How many 5s make 100? You can fit it in 24 hours. Anyway, so that's 10 tips to just get you closer to be a better version of yourself. The tips that anyone can do, there's different variations of those, like the workout patterns. You know, just follow them. You know, it's all about just enjoying yourself, having some fun, and just becoming a better version a long time. Because if you're not striving upwards, unfortunately you're going downwards. And no one wants that. Thanks for listening, guys. Like, comment and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook to Warhorse Training, and tune into the next video. Take care.